Today we are digging into the series about relationships. I had originally wanted to discuss romantic relationships, but as time has passed since I was supposed to actually do this video, the Lord has progressed my thinking. And so we're gonna dig into relationships from a different perspective. There will be several videos to this, and so I hope you guys stick around for all of them. Let's dive in. Hey guys, it's me again. So this is my second time recording this series. So let's just hope and pray. Well, I've already prayed, but let's just hope this time is better than the first. Which I thought those videos pretty good, but they were just kind of all over the place. Anyhow, this video, we are going to talk about our relationship with God, okay? God is our creator, okay? He created us in his image. He told Jesus, he said, let us create them in our image, okay? So who better to consult with than him? So yeah, we should be putting an emphasis on our relationship with God above everything else, okay? Above a career, above trying to be cute, lose the weight, all that good stuff. Like that will come later. He said, seek ye first his kingdom and all its righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. And so that needs to be our priority, seeking him first. So even if we got to get up an hour early or 2 hours early to be able to get that time in, that's a challenge for you guys. Try for like a week or 2 weeks, if you don't already do it, to like cut out the first top of the morning for you and God, for you to pray, for you to worship, read his word, do a devotion, and just see how the rest of your day ends up going, okay? So let's see. So yeah, basically, God's kingdom is supposed to be coming here on earth, and we are to bring the kingdom on earth, okay? With that being said, we should be looking to him to give us direction so that we can follow his instruction, because he is the manufacturer of all and he knows all things. And so our focus and direction needs to be on him and him leading us. And that's the beautiful thing with Jesus. When he died on the cross and rose again, he left us the Holy Spirit, who is our counselor, who is our friend, who will lead us and guide us into all truth. So even in you watching this video, you need to be asking the Holy Spirit, you know, is this girl of you? Is this something you want me to be hearing right now? And also, Holy Spirit, how can you help me to apply the things this young lady is telling me? Because the Holy Spirit is our friend. He's closer than a brother. Like, he's here with us. If we invite him in and give him authority to be able to help us, lead us, and guide us. And you just got to be ready for what he may tell you to do, because sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable. In me making this video, I just want us to realize that our purpose is to worship God, to be the best versions of ourselves. And I want us to steward well what the Lord has given us, whether it's our careers, mentorships, being a mentee, our family roles, our attitudes, marriages, singleness. I just want us to become consumed with our kingdom assignments. So I know for me, it's like, God, I want to start this business. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like even here with YouTube, I had originally wanted to get on here and talk about career stuff. And then when I hit record on my first video, I'm like talking about my relationship with God and things I've learned over the years. And I'm like, God, that wasn't my plan for YouTube. Like, okay. And I dragged my feet to get on here. And, you know, they said delay obedience is still disobedience, but I mean, here I am, you know. But also, it's like, I was telling him, you know, I want to start all these businesses, I want to do all these different things. And then he had to ask me, like, how are you stewarding the things I've already given you? And then that was kind of an ouch moment. So now I'm like, you know what, Lord, I'm content with whatever you give me, don't give me. You get all the glory, you get all the honor. It doesn't, like, it's okay. Like, I'm content as long as I have you by my side. Like, that's all that matters. I really would like for us as believers to get to that point where we can be content with just Jesus. Like, that we don't need nobody else. We don't need nothing else. Like that song, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long. Yeah, you don't need nobody else. You don't need nothing else. Because sometimes when we become impatient because we want things or we want more of another thing, maybe we want power, influence, status, money. But then we have to think about it. Maybe those things have not come in yet because we are not stewarding over the little we have right now. Because these other things that we're asking for or believing God for is going to require us to have some capacity. And so we have to do good with the little before we can get the more, because if we get the more and we're not able to steward the little, it's just going to be fumbled. And then it's going to be a waste. And in my opinion, it's going to be more damage than good. And we have to also realize that to whom much is given, much is required. So capacity, you know, we should be praying that the Lord helps us to steward what we have and to give us capacity and wisdom of what we should be doing and how we should be handling certain things, instead of asking God to give us more, asking him, how can we steward what we have now? And that's all things. Our relationship with money, our relationship with people, food, time, career, all of it, okay? Because I'm sure we all have areas that we can improve in our current state. Even not complaining when we want to complain. So once we submit to God, he will provide. And we have to realize that God's plan for our lives may not be our plans for our lives. God's ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our own. And God sometimes breaks us before he blesses us greatly. The wilderness is the area of molding, preparation. It's where we learn to trust in the Lord. It's the place to take notes and remember what all God has done for us with the little. We just gotta submit to the Lord because he knows all and he will make our path straight. And we just gotta trust that he is good and he means us well, like he's faithful. Can you think of a time that he was faithful for you? I know you can. I know you can remember a time he came through. And if he did it before, he will definitely do it again. He's a faithful and good God. Will we be fruitful and multiply? Not just having children, like Matthew 28:19 tells us to make disciples. We have to be focused on being aligned with the Lord and what he has for us. Psalms 37:4 says, delight in the Lord and he shall give you the desires of your heart. So the book that I want to recommend for this video is going to be The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren, and I'll leave that in the comment below. I may leave a couple of other books down there too, but that book, I read that recently. I plan to read it again. I wish I would have read that book a long time ago because I've had that book for close to 10 years and I just read it this year. And, you know, a lot of the things it taught in that book, I learned over the last, like some of the stuff I learned over the last few years. And I'm like, man, I could have been further along if I would have read this book a long time ago. So give it a try if you haven't already read it. Let me know in the comments if it's something you've read before. If not, give it a try. Or maybe we could all read it again together. I mean, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. But anyway, I hope this video blesses you guys. Like I said, we're in this together, guys. Okay? Be blessed.